What's up, cool people? I'm Matt Conroy. Welcome to another Top 10 Music Countdown. So, it has come to my attention that Linkin Park has recently released another studio album. I want to say it was May 25th or something like that. It was late May. So, I figured with that kind of timing, why not do some music countdowns on Linkin Park? They have more albums than I would want to cover with just one countdown, though. So, I'm going to start off with this one just doing their early songs from their first three albums, which should be Hybrid Theory, Meteora, and Minutes to Midnight. So, entries are going to be spread kind of mostly evenly across all of those albums. But otherwise, it's just, it's not really much else in the way of rules or anything like that with this countdown. So, I guess with that being said, here are my top 10 early Linkin Park songs.
All you've ever wanted was someone to truly look up to you.
Kicking off the countdown, we have The Little Things Give You Away, which makes it on this list more so for what it represents than the actual song itself. I mean, the song itself is good. I think it shows a different side of Chester's vocals that we don't normally get in some of the other songs. But, to my understanding, this song was made as like a tribute for the victims of Hurricane Katrina, and for that reason, just thinking about the lyrics and that representation there, I think is what really solidifies this song's place on this list.
Tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
At number 9, we have In the End from Linkin Park's first album, Hybrid Theory. This was pretty much the main song that got them to be popular in the first place. It's certainly emblematic of sort of the type of music and songs that got them popular in the first place. Just that fusion of rap and rock and just how they blend that together so fluidly, I think is really a great facet of this song. So that's what gets it at number 9 on this list.
I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more away.
Up next, we have Numb from Linkin Park's Meteora album, another song that was really popular from them right around when it came out. This song, I think, is a great one for when you're just tired of feeling that pressure from the people around you to kind of live your life a certain way. This was especially relevant for me back in high school when I was trying to make career decisions and that kind of stuff, and feeling pressure from people to do certain things versus others. So, for that reason, just that relatability, it gets number 8 on this list.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real.
Keeping up the relatability factor with this next one, this one is really relatable for me right now, just with my recent life and how I've been kind of nomadic, not feeling like there's any one particular place where I've really been able to just settle down and feel set. This song is a cry out to just want somewhere where you feel like you fit in, and, you know, again, for that relatability, that gets number 7 on this list.
Graffiti decorations under a sky of dust, a constant wave of tension on top of broken trust.
At number 6, Runaway is pretty much what you would think it is. It's a song that talks about how life gets hard sometimes and you really just want to run away from all the pressure, all the stress, all that kind of stuff. So again, really relatable in that sense. I think music is a great way to, you know, experience those feelings that you would normally just kind of put to the side. So that's what gets Runaway on this countdown.
So let mercy come and wash away what I've done.
Up next, we have What I've Done, which is a great song in my mind for when you're trying to let go of your past and kind of start over again. But I also think just the way the music is gets that rock feel in there, but not like so ridiculous that it would turn a lot of people away. So it's very kind of anthemic in that nature, and so that's what gets it at number 5 on this list.
To the cold of the static, put my cold feet on the floor. God, I'm out yesterday. Remembering, I'm pretending to be where I'm not anymore.
Up next, we have the song With You. It goes back to that kind of old, reliable, relatable theme of relationships kind of being in trouble. I take this, especially the one line in it that says, "No matter how far we've come, I can't wait to see tomorrow." Just saying that no matter what's going on between you and another person or what's going on in your life in general, it's great encouragement to just kind of forget about what's happened before and look ahead to the future and be encouraged by that.
I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not alright, so I'm breaking the habits.
At number 3, we have Breaking the Habit, which the music is kind of upbeat to this song, which almost masks sometimes the bit of a more mature theme behind it that talks about struggling with addiction and some of that stuff that you're going through. But I think just the fusion of the music and the subject matter makes it not so depressing representation of what can happen through that addiction. That's what gets it at number 3 on this list. At number 2, we have No More Sorrow, which is one of my favorite songs from Linkin Park to just kind of rock out to. But it also is a good representation of just how corrupt our world is today, and just kind of the general feeling of dissatisfaction with that corruption and feeling like there's so much out there that is not the way that it should be. So for that, it gets number 2 on this list.
This is my December. This is my time of the year.
Generally, I don't do remixes on these countdowns, but considering that this song was originally released as like a Linkin Park underground thing, not attached to any particular album, I thought I should include this entry on this list just because I like this song a lot. It's a little on the depressing side of things, but it's also kind of calming in a way. It's odd, that line that it walks, but anyway, just thought I'd include that here as a nice little bonus. At number 1, we have Faint, which is by far my favorite Linkin Park song to work out to. It's also one that I like to listen to and just rock out with occasionally. It's one of those things where, kind of during that slight angsty teen phase that I had, it let me get out a little bit of that bottled up anger that I would otherwise have. So, kind of for that reason, just also because I like the song in general, that gets Faint at number 1 on this list. And there you have it, my top 10 early Linkin Park songs. I hope you enjoyed this countdown. Like and share if you did. Subscribe to see more of this type of video as I'm creating them. Next week, I'm going to get into the more recent Linkin Park songs, and I'm going to cover that half of their catalog. So stay tuned for that if you're looking for more Linkin Park stuff especially. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you next time. Later.